Ladies and gentlemen,
We're back.
we're back and we got fat.
Fat as hell.
How the hell are you?
I'm pretty good. I think I'm losing weight. My girlfriend took a picture of me without my shirt on. It wasn't weird. Not like that.
Do you step on a scale regularly?
No.
Oh,
on
yeah?
purpose. Because, well, first of all, every time I think of stepping on a scale, it's after I ate a bunch because I'm like, am I fat as hell?
Oh, that's a terrible time.
Yeah, so I
after
don't
you
do
take
it.
a shit is when you step on the
You
scale.
got to do it right in the morning
Yeah.
after shit, and I
Yeah.
never think of. But I just noticed in the picture, like I had my shirt off for America's birthday, 4th of July.
Yeah, happy 4th.
God bless
happy 4
America.
inches.
Yeah. Yeah, for 4 inches day.
4 inches day.
I had like there was a picture of me with my shirt out, and I was like, oh, I don't have like a sloppy gut like I.
That's
and
good,
I think
man.
it's just beer belly going down from we switched to tequila.
The
We're
tequila train, dude.
We are the tequila boys.
Yeah,
That's-
instead of the Kia boys, the tequila boys.
yeah, we're tequila non.
Well, that's great, man. It's always great to have a nice comment. It's always endearing and motivating. Yeah, but I've been stepping on the scale. I've been if I'm having a bad day, I do not step on the scale.
Yeah, of
I'm
course
like, I
not.
can't take another loss, even a small one like
well,
that.
because even if you're the same weight, you'll be pissed.
I would have crazy weight fluctuations because when I started training, I'd train super hard. I tried to be strict with the diet, but I went from being like fat
right
to like out of shape, you know. So like I would have.
Do you want to see a picture of you from this could either you can tell me no, but I
hate pictures of myself, and I usually, but it's okay. I'll see. I'm not scared.
I should have pulled this up earlier because I meant to show it to you last week, but I like screenshot it.
Yeah, dude. Well, I'll tell you something. I like low key. It was a weird day at Muay Thai today.
Do you want to make the announcement?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
What happened?
While you look it up.
Yeah. No, I'm paying attention.
Yeah,
I'm just
no,
scrolling.
you're good. I got my yellow belt today.
Hell
I went from a minnow to goldfish.
He will chest kick you.
I went
so
from
hard.
a water bug to algae.
That's pretty good,
dude.
though.
But it kind of sucks though because
dude, you're a different human being. It's crazy.
Whoa.
It's blurry because I screenshot it from my old phone.
I look like shit.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a lot chubbier as well.
Yeah. Also, why do people take our picture?
I don't know, dude. Every time we're together, people. That's why this show's gonna take off, dude.
We're gonna buy new equipment.
People want to see us
We're gonna
together.
move the set from out of my bedroom one day.
We'll move to the basement.
Like on stage, I was like, you know, I have microphones and tripods and cameras in my room, and I'm like, oh, why does no one want to fuck me? Because I'm a serial killer.
Yeah, because there's cameras everywhere, dude. People are taking pictures of you. You come home, you got cameras everywhere. They're like,
no wonder I feel like I'm a paranoid schizophrenic.
Yeah, you're a walking paparazzi. You're self paparazzi.
Oh, dude. So, but we're all circled up for Muay Thai today, and the coach was like, "Where's John? Where's John?" And he pointed at this dude, and he's like, "John."
You're taking a nap in the corner.
No, we're all yeah, sleep.
Who, me?
Oh, dude, like the lazy drunken style.
You're just whooping ass and taking naps, dude.
Oh, dude. So, but I was actually kind of like, okay, so I was not like, I was very hesitant to be like, it's me, because I don't know if I'm like in trouble or not.
Right.
I'm still, I think like 9 months I've been training there. I'm still worried about everyone just beating me up.
Yeah.
Like
well, and you go back to like high school mentality where
Yeah.
like if my name is called, that's not good.
I might be in trouble.
Yeah.
Like I might be in trouble for something.
And then you realize everyone there is a felon, and you're like, oh, I'm probably
No,
okay.
dude, they're the best guys.
Yeah.
It has actually changed. That's a great team. It's changed my life so much. But
I got to join you on that.
dude, training there is awesome. It's
Especially, what night you only do it Wednesdays?
Monday.
Monday.
With the new schedule, Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturday. I could try to get back into morning classes, but because I'm left-handed, dude. You gotta know, being a southpaw sucks.
Dude, I'm left-handed too.
Yeah.
I just didn't know where you were going with that. And you're like, I would do morning classes, but as a left-handed guy.
Dude, you don't understand because every drill they teach, I got to find a way to do the opposite.
Right.
So.
I stand southpaw too.
Well, that's why I feel like people talk shit about left-handed people because they think we're dumb, but like we're literally.
We have to learn everything in reverse.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah, don't get me started on that because I need to start making a list on my phone of all the things that people don't realize. Because
all my best friends have been left-handed, and I'm such an idiot. I'm like, I'll know someone, we'll be friends for years, and I'll be like, bro, you're left-handed.
Every time you tell me, I'm like, you're left-handed. We've gone over this so many times.
So so I only train with one guy. My boy Grant, dude, he watches Matt and Shane.
Like,
he knows like we might be drunk. Like he's one of the.
He's a podcast dog.
He's a homie. Yeah, he's a homie. So like we have like a bromance. We train together, but
you shower together.
Oh, dude, I wish there were showers. There's some really hot guys at that gym. There's some real hot
You're like, I got a blue belt. You're giving me blue balls.
Oh, dude. Did I tell you when I did football practice, like one of the better football player guys, he was like Spanish or whatever, but I was peeing at the urinal and he goes up to me and goes, "Oh, muy pequeño." Oh yeah.
Dude, I don't know what that means, but I know it's hurtful.
He made fun of my little dick while I was peeing at the urinal.
Dude, do you know how many... I've genuinely had that dream. I've had the same dream with different women.
Yeah.
I've had a dream where I'm peeing in the woods at like a high school party and some girl comes around the corner and she goes, "Sean has a baby dick." I've had that same dream so many times.
So embarrassing.
And I wake up, I'm like, it's a toddler. It's a toddler dick.
Sometimes, like, I wake up in the morning and I'm like always angry. You're like, like when you wake up, I don't know about you. When I wake up, I think about people who've crossed me. I'm very angry at the world.
It takes me a minute to get there.
I go on Instagram and I see all the happy lives.
Yeah. Like, when I wake up,
I've just been picked on so much.
Right when I wake up, I think of my internal bully, and I go, "You fucking idiot! You slept 10 minutes past when you said you were going to. Now you can't go for a walk. Now you're a piece of shit. You drank last night. What else is new?
You've already ruined your day by being a piece of shit."
Then on the drive to work, I think about what you're saying. I go, that guy at the mall looked at me funny. I should have murdered him. I should have
fucking murdered him. I should have just pushed him on a table.
That guy at Hollister, I should have whooped his ass.
He's being condescending to me.
That pole was fantastic on me. I don't know what he was talking about.
Yeah, dude, he was being sarcastic. I should kill him. I should slit his throat.
No, but dude, is there anything worse than like a hot guy with no personality being mean to you?
Oh my god!
And you just go, dude.
Fuck you.
If everyone here didn't love you, I would murder you with words right now.
Yeah, but dude, if you killed him, you would look like such a piece of shit. Like pray for Ezekiel. He was an angel.
Yeah, gone too soon. He had a modeling career.
At your senses, there's a bunch of hot chicks pointing at you and yelling, "We hate you, we hate you."
Dude, did you hear that story of that baseball? He was like a baseball phenom, and he jumped off of a cruise boat.
Yeah.
As a prank, and he got eaten by a shark.
Ate up by a shark.
That's how that shark feels. He's like, this dude was fucking with me. I ate his ass.
I was hungry as
fuck. But he was a hot guy.
Dude, I'm 400 years old.
He's like, I'm 400. I'm starving.
Yeah, dude.
By the way.
And look at that hot piece of white meat. I was eating that shit up. Come on.
Yeah, dude. He had fluffy hair. It's tough to pass up.
When they shot Harambe the gorilla, I was like, but he didn't do anything wrong.
No, yeah, he was
just being a gorilla.
And didn't he like save the kid too? And they were just scared he was gonna eat him.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was.
All right,
I heard he was a drunk.
Yeah. He didn't
ferment all the bananas and apples into wine. He's an alcoholic.
He didn't take care of his own kids, so they're like, kill this motherfucker.
So I'm standing in this circle, and the coach is like, "Where's John?" And so I don't know what I did. I think I'm in trouble there all the time because I'm such a little pussy.
Right.
I still feel like I don't belong there.
Yeah.
But I've made a few friends, but
well, you clearly do belong there now.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that I went up in rank.
Yeah.
I feel a lot of people.
Were you rocking a white belt? It was a white belt.
No, they don't
before?
give you a belt when you.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
I was presented with a yellow belt.
Gotcha, dude.
And
that's
I took a picture with the coach.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
I can't wait to post that shit.
That's sick, dude.
I can't wait. But,
I love that.
Yeah, no, it's great. Dude, I fucking like when I first started going. or like I saw him give a belt presentation away, and it was after class, and so like he like gave the belts, and then I saw him like take pictures with like everyone that went up in rank, and he was playing a Black Keys song on the loudspeaker, and I was like, that's so fucking cool.
You're like, that's gonna be me someday.
Yeah, just like, yeah, dude, I was like, that's the coolest fucking shit.
You did it, man.
Yeah, but so here's the deal. And so I was like, am I in trouble? Like what? Like because like he's very soft spoken dude. Like he's a professional fighter or whatever.
Right.
But
that scary
quiet.
silent. Yeah,
scary quiet. But so he's pointing at this dude. He's like, John, and the guy's like, no. And he's like, what's your last name? And he was like, I don't know, some name that wasn't mine. And he was just giving a weird look like, are you lying to me right now?
And then you're like, I don't want to step up. If that guy's scared, I'm scared.
So yeah. Well, I don't know. And then he looks at me, and I'm just like, he's like, oh, you're John? And that was it. And then we just went right into drills. So
he literally just asked who John was?
Yeah.
He didn't give you any, like, I have a thing for you?
No, dude, he just left it.
I don't like that.
No, well, he's the coolest
guy
at, like...
I'm sure, but I don't like that approach.
Yeah, dude, no, all the coaches there are, like, cool as fuck. They make you feel like a little idiot.
Yeah.
Like,
well, anybody that can just beat the shit out of you and they're teaching you, they're kind of just like condescendingly teach you, like,
you're teaching how to fight. There's a bunch of wild animals in your gym. You kind of got to be like,
I agree.
You're in control of like
they have to act like a gorilla. They have to
be dominant.
Yeah, that's.
But so I'll wrap it up. The dude who he's pointing at that he thought was me was so fucking fat. And he had like a little beard, like me.
Oh, dude.
Like
I'm in his defense, he's super fit. I assume, right?
Yeah, he's
so
shredded.
Anybody not fit, dude, they just look at like, anyone
in their like late 30s, 40s that are like shredded.
Yeah, no, they just look at everyone like, one of you fat guys. Yeah. One of these fat guys.
That's happened to me before. Where like I'm just somewhere in between. I think I have a big chest.
You got
I have like the Joe Rogan chest.
You know what you're at right now? You're at George Costanza.
Yeah.
Where like in the 90s, people would be like, oh, he's a fat guy. But then you look at you, you're like, you're really not fat.
No,
he's not fat.
I think it's just the shape.
You do. You have a barrel chest.
Yeah, I have like a big, like a dock worker.
Yeah.
So, but people like
Harambe chest.
People would be like, oh, I mistake you for that guy. Like at work sometimes, and the people that I mistake me for are incredibly fat.
Yeah,
people.
That's crazy.
So offensive. Short.
It is.
Fat.
Yeah.
Like
you're like, give me something.
Like my roommate who sleeps on the couch all day and doesn't do anything but play video games. He called me like short and fat one time.
Oh, dude.
But he just happens to be like 6'5".
Yeah.
It was so he was
if you scrunch him down.
Yeah, he was gifted this confidence that he doesn't earn.
Well,
and I saw he can't even do one push-up.
Well, and also if you only drink and don't eat.
Yeah.
The problem is like if you're a responsible drinker, you eat with the alcohol, and that makes you gain weight.
But he's also the type of guy who brags about how his mom picks him up and like takes him to lunch and she pays. Like he's 30 years old. He's like, dude, my mom picked me up. We went to lunch. She paid for the whole thing. It's like, what the fuck?
Can I be honest with you?
That's kind of awesome.
If my mom took me out to lunch, I'd tell in my 20s, I would have been like, nah, I bought it. And now I'm like,
yeah, no, fuck
yo,
that.
mommy treats me so well, dude. Yeah. But it's only because
dude, he pointed at this dude and he was so like his gut was like hanging over his. And I was like, man, that sucks.
It does suck. But it's not a reflection on you. It's just a reflection on that dude's perception of other people.
Yeah.
Because, dude, people have said that about me. Like, they'll be like, you look just like this guy. And then they bring it up. And, like, my older brother used to be, like, real fat. And they'd be like, you guys are identical. And my whole life, everyone told us we look nothing. They're like, one of you has to be adopted. And then I gained weight. And they're like, you guys are identical. And my brother's just pounding beers. Like,
beer. They gotta make beer like
beer's the enemy, man.
Like,
yeah, it's gotta be like cigarettes.
It's too cheap.
It is. It's too easy to. But
the tequila's been really good. Yeah. So
how much was this bad boy?
That was after tax $21.
Okay, that's not too bad.
That's
like whiskey. Whiskey. Yeah.
That would be like a fine tequila I would get at a bar.
Yeah, I always get Espolòn only because I just know I like it.
It's
but
like the Coca-Cola of tequilas.
It is, but it's expensive,
Yeah,
and I forget that. And then I've been slowing down on drinking altogether. Luckily,
yeah, I've been trying to. The problem is I'm so fucking lonely. It's
dude,
the best way for me to cope with loneliness.
Same, and I guess I'm not lonely, but it's for me. It's just social. Anytime I'm like involved in a social situation, I'm like, what am I gonna show up sober? Like, I'm gonna take a couple shots. Yeah. Like, we're doing a podcast right now. I'm like, we're not going to sit here sober the whole time.
Yeah, no. Well, this podcast is a celebration always, dude.
It is. It's a celebration of our friendship and our bodies.
Yeah, our collaboration. Yeah, dude. Yeah. We're gonna do an episode naked one day.
I'm sure.
Our OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I would have the worst OnlyFans. Or maybe not.
No, you'd have a great one. You
a comedy OnlyFans.
People do that. People have like it actually upsets me because there's been like hot female comics that are like, subscribe to my OnlyFans. I go, you betcha. And then I get on there and it's like, here's a joke I couldn't say on stage. You're like, say it on stage, you bitch.
Yeah. Get fucking naked. No, sorry. That's so yeah, man.
That's what I was saying in less words, I guess.
So, is there anything any updates in your life?
Yeah, probably. Let me think. Sorry.
No,
I should have came more prepared.
You're totally fine.
No. Do I have anything coming up? I don't. Sorry, I'm blowing this.
It's okay. It's a marathon.
You put me on the spot. No, 4th of July was wonderful.
What'd you do?
I went to a pool party with my family,
nice.
My nephews. My
Very
one nephew
cool.
learned how to do a backflip in the pool.
That's awesome.
And he didn't stop doing it till he threw up.
Oh.
That's pretty fun. Yeah. I'm like, I know exactly where you're at.
In college, you're gonna be doing.
Dude, you know what I'm learning too is my one nephew now is like 10 or 8 or he's past toddler, and they have like brain, like he can understand shit. And he came over to me, he goes, Sean, I gotta tell you a story. And then he was like, you see that kid over there? He got bit by fire ants on his wiener.
Whoa.
And then he was like, and he had to put cream on his wiener.
You're like,
I was dying. I was dying laughing because I'm like, oh, dude, you're like a little dude now. Like you. That's funny.
Locker room talk.
Yeah. Like he knew that was funny. And there was
funny.
His one cousin that's like not related to me is like a dweeb, and he was like, he like came over to me. He's like, look at this guy. I'm like, yeah, dude. Let's do it,
dude.
It was nice.
Being an uncle is you really do get so much credibility for absolutely no effort.
It's true.
I think people like it when you come from a good family. I didn't even know I had a good family until I met some very unfortunate.
That's
people.
You want to know? It's the opposite for me, where I thought we had a great family because I grew up like super Christian and stuff, and then I told people like things that my parents would say to me or like about my nephew, and they'd be like, "You gotta like do something about." Like I was telling some comedian friends of ours about like they were saying like that they said something mean to their parents. And it was mild, and I was like, wait, like, so when I lived in Phoenix, I came back to visit, and I stayed with my parents, and I took a shower, and I came out of the shower with my towel on, and my dad was in the hallway, and my dad goes, oh my God, you're so fat, I can't even, he goes, I can't even look at you.
I used to be in worse shape than my father.
I was telling that story like it's funny, like, isn't this funny, guys?
Yeah.
And they were like, are you, like, you need to
talk to him about that.
Do something. Yeah. And I was like, oh no, like I call him a fat piece of shit.
Yeah,
too.
No, that's super toxic.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, I never thought. So I have the opposite where I'm like, I grew up like I had a great childhood, and then people are just telling me I've had a terrible childhood. I'm like, oh, I guess all right.
That's the thing.
I thought it was fine.
My parents argued every single fucking day, and
yeah, my parents didn't argue that much.
No, dude, I feel like I have an anxiety disorder just because of all the times they fucking argued.
You do have a shell shock personality.
like I hear a twig snap and I'm like,
no, yeah, you're ready. You're like something's about to go down and all that. Where I'm like, I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, like we're gonna lose the house.
And you know what? I think 50% of the time you're right, and 50% of the time I'm right. Yeah. So that's why we're good friends.
Yeah, people are like, oh, you don't have to worry. But like, listen, every time I'm in my car, I'm like, my car could break down at any point in time. I would have no idea what to do.
I think about every time I drive somewhere like far, I'm like, if something happens with my car, I have no like awareness of what to do. Like, I don't know. I would have to call my dad, I guess. Like, I don't know what I would do.
And I hate that because my dad has so many kids that I really don't want to.
How many kids are in your family? 5?
I have 4 siblings.
Okay, so 5.
So I'm one of 5. Obviously,
that's the
I'm
same with my
child.
girlfriend. My girlfriend is the same. You guys should talk about that.
Dude, we should hang.
You guys should hang out and be like, 4 siblings, huh? Pretty wacky stuff.
You got any sisters?
She does. One of them's single.
We could start like a little commune. We could start a little Waco, Texas situation.
Yeah, dude. We'll all move in.
Get AR-15s.
We'll get 2 bunk beds.
And a fucking build a wall. Start
dude, we'll get 2 bunk beds, and me and you are in the top bunk. Like, we all sleep separately. And me and you have a tin can with a rope.
Read an edited version of the Bible. That we edited ourselves.
We're just showing each other nudes of other girls. Like, don't let them see that, dude. Look at this girl's tits.
One of us got a mirror. They're like checking. Like, I knew it.
Oh, dude, my girlfriend would have a mirror in a second, dude. Yeah. She'd be like, I don't trust guys on top bunks. I don't like it.
Oh, dude. That is so. Oh yeah.
I think we should pitch that to girls. Yeah,
like let's post up in the North Winton Village.
Yeah.
And we'll rig the house with explosives in case.
I thought you were gonna say build bunk beds. They're like, let's rig the house with booby traps.
I'd be terrified to build a bunk bed. I'm like, this shit's collapsing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get bored. I'm gonna be drinking beer while I'm making it.
Yeah, I learned my lesson watching Step Brothers. Because that's exact. Oh, yeah. I thought it looked structurally sound when I watched that movie. I go, that's not going anywhere.
I stayed at an Airbnb with the cheapest bunk bed, and I'm like 230 pounds. Trying to get on the top bunk, and it was like a pirate ship rocking back and forth. I was like, my God.
Even those like metal ones that were like you got at Sears. I remember my cousin. This is so funny. I got a hand-me-down bunk bed from my cousins, and me and my brothers had our own rooms, and we still chose to sleep in bunk beds in the same room.
Just from, like,
and I look back. I was like 10, and my brother was like 14. And I look back and I'm like, he must have hated me because he just wanted to jerk off every night. And I was just upstairs, up on the top bunk, like, Mike,
what's up?
Do you remember that? Do you remember SpongeBob today? That episode?
Dude, I'm gonna.
I didn't understand that part about jerking off. Can you explain? That?
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. So he's in the car, like he was so fucking annoying.
Yeah, he probably hates me. The kids had blue balls for 20 years.
I don't want to say I hate my siblings, but. Dude, shit from childhood I'll think about, and it still pisses me off.
Of course. It's nice to, like, have you, like, rebonded with your brothers at all? I feel like it takes, like, a certain age, and it takes one party.
Yeah.
If you party with your brothers one night, and then you have, like, one... What happened with me and my brother is he had his wedding, and, like, we were, like, relatively close, but we didn't hang out much. And at his wedding, like, my parents left, and then he was hammered, and he came up to me, and he goes, Sean, I got to tell you something. I like smoking a cigarette when I'm drunk. And he was like, don't judge me. And I go, well, I got something to tell you, Mike. I also like smoking cigarettes. Give me one of those.
Oh, dude.
And then we smoked
like
a cigarette.
Moment.
Yeah. And then from then on, we've just been
buddies.
Good buds. Yeah.
It takes
one moment.
Yeah,
it takes one moment. I was just like, I don't care about that atomic wedgie you gave me in 94.
Dude. I remember yeah, dude. Oh, I don't want to start fucking trauma dumping, but also it's like you really can't complain about your childhood.
I mean, everyone's childhood sucked. If you grew up, because I think about this all the time. Like, every therapist says it's your family's fault, but think about it, dude. If you had a kid right now, how bad would you fuck that kid up?
Dude, I feel like even if I tried my best,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like I'm going to try my best, and my kids' therapists are still going to blame me.
Yeah.
So there's nothing you can do. It's just being a parent is an impossible job.
Dude, I think it always comes down to money.
It does. Well, but then if you get too much money, then you're just absent. Some of it
Like
is
then their kid gets like gay about like I have a cruel rich father.
Yes.
Like, what
yeah,
the-
there's no like literally my dad's biggest problem was that he was like a Christian by the book guy.
Yeah.
And in his mind, that's exactly what a dad's supposed to be. Like,
Yeah.
I raised him by the Bible.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
He's
yeah.
like, what the hell could I have
Told
done
him
better?
about- Yeah.
So I don't blame him.
You could have taken me to a strip club for my 18th birthday.
Yeah,
Dad.
yeah, and then if he did that, everyone would be like, your dad took you to a strip club? What
he's
a
a
piece
creep.
of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's genuinely nothing you can do.
No, dude, my father hated the fact that my dad was. I don't even think that like he was worried about me getting someone pregnant. I think he was just a jealous motherfucker. Because like every time
He's like, wear a condom. I don't want you to feel
Well,
that.
dude, yeah, like-
I don't want you
like-
to feel teen pussy.
like
I don't get to feel it. You don't get to feel it.
that's good. Rule number 1 in the cult is we get to have sex with all our sons.
Yeah, why do you think that is? Because they're
That
jealous.
is some medieval shit.
Yeah.
Like I would try to like date, and my dad would be like, "No, fuck you. You have to stay home. You can't hang out with her."
Dude, why do you think 90s white dads were like, I don't want you around a Puerto Rican girl. It's like, because that's all they wanted, and
Yeah.
they can't have it. So they're
Yeah,
like,
dude.
they're like, my life was not progressive.
Yeah.
You don't get to do that.
I drive a fucking big rig 18-wheeler.
He's like, I was in love with a Puerto Rican girl, and I had to marry your mom,
Yeah.
so you don't get to do that.
I ended up with someone I went to high school with.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Oh, horrible.
Okay.
Well, fortunately, I was such a loser that I never even hooked up with anyone I went to high school with. So,
Well, I think you dodged a bullet with that.
yeah,
You know what's so weird is going on Instagram and seeing people get married to like people you were close with in high school, and you're like, that girl did dirty stuff.
That was a
dude.
dirty
girl. That's a
girl.
dirty girl.
and they're just wearing a picture of matching pajamas.
Yeah, and it's like an adorable family. And like this one girl I went to high school with, I'm like, I laid in a sleeping bag next to you and heard you get fingered by another guy. And genuinely, it was crazy how much
Oh,
it's.
yeah, dude.
I was like, damn, they're making mac and cheese and that. and now I'm just watching her like, my beautiful family. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
so you don't want to
yeah.
hook up with a girl from high school, I don't think.
It is good for you, of course. I wish you well. You know,
yeah.
I'm doing my thing.
Yeah, I wish some well.
You know, like it's easy to listen, dude. We're trying to start a podcast. Everyone complains about how white guys have podcasts, but look
Here
at us
we
now.
are.
We just could not.
We couldn't
had
help
to
it,
do
dude.
We
Yeah, it's
had-
in our DNA. Dude.
Yeah. So, and the fact that we don't have any views or fans right now
Yeah,
means we're in a very vulnerable place where we could get bullied.
And
so
just
hard.
be glad we're not an alt-right podcast. Like two
No.
white guys getting together. Usually this goes pro-Trump.
yeah, dude.
Maybe we'll get there.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully,
Maybe
I can
we'll
make
make 'em
enough-
up money.
Make enough money, I can become
We
a
get the
conservative.
Patreon going. Maybe we do.
Like my dad is a liberal. He voted for Bernie Sanders.
Oh,
And
hell
I didn't
yeah.
even fucking vote.
Yeah.
But it's because he was like, listen, dude, I'm broke as shit.
Yeah, I need somebody that's
why
going to
would I
help the
vote
middle
for
class.
a Republican?
Yeah, I wish I could say the same. I won't get into my family's political.
Well,
views,
my
but
dad
it's-
could have been a baller. He had a bunch of kids, you know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's I always feel bad like for people that have a bunch of kids because you're like, you're not doing poorly. You just had kids.
Yeah,
like,
they cost so much
so they
money.
feel like they're failures or
Yeah.
like they feel like they're not making that much money. But it's like,
dude,
no,
there's
you're making
5
a lot of
us.
money. Yeah, how
there's
could
5 of us in this motherfucker?
Dude, imagine everything you've ever had bought for you as a kid, times that by 5, and then take that away from a salary. Your dad would be in a penthouse
Bro,
right now.
My dad, for my birthday, the most expensive birthday present I ever got was a BMX bike.
Oh, hell yeah. Mongoose?
But no, dude, Verde BMX. This is a nice.
Ooh,
one.
I remember
Yeah.
that brand.
But it was a really nice one. But I was like, I tried it and I was a pussy. My brother was into BMX and he was pretty good. So like I wanted to try it. So
I have almost the same story.
So my dad bought me. It was like $350, which was a lot of money.
It's a lot of money
For
right
him,
now.
and seeing as how I was a broke like I was a child, so
Yeah.
I had zero money.
Seeing
so,
as I was a broke 12-year-old bitch.
so I fucking I tried BMX and I was just so scared.
It's so scary, dude.
And
skating is less scary.
One time my dad went to the skate park with me and he saw I didn't do any tricks and he like yelled at me.
Really?
And he's like, "I bought you this bike and I didn't do any tricks. What the fuck is the matter with you?"
Dude, that's so sad. What's so funny?
Oh yeah. And so I felt so guilty about it, and I always thought how like it was like a $350 BMX bike, but like I have bought an 8-ball of cocaine for $350 and snorted the whole thing in one night.
Are you proud now, Dad?
Yeah, dude. I was just.
How about this trick? I'll do it at the skate park too. I'm doing rails at the skate park.
Dude, I always thought about how guilty I was as a kid, feeling for like that like for this. But I spent the same amount of money in one night.
Yeah, you're like, it wasn't that much. Yeah.
Well, I just had no real responsibilities.
Yeah.
But I just think about like how like just the fact that I don't have any kids, my income is way more expendable.
Yeah.
I felt so guilty about it for so many years. I still kind of feel guilty.
No, I do too. Yeah, I think about
now
how
I just blow through all my money.
Especially, dude, I was the youngest kid, so like they had already like I feel like with my brothers, they're like, well, we have a baby, we gotta like consider. And then once I was around, they're like, yeah, if he need. And I was also like into the most stuff. Like I played sport. Like my brothers just like didn't have interests. So I was like, I need
the project, the prospect.
Yeah, I was like, oh, we got one left. Let's do what we can.
I think one of my goals for the later part of my life was I want to get into winter sport.
Oh,
I want to get into skiing.
I skied as a the only one to ski of the. Well, my oldest brother snowboarded, but I skied, and I remember one time in 8th grade, my mom said, "You're gonna be sick on Friday," and I said, what kind of voodoo bullshit is this?
Yeah, what do you mean?
But she took me skiing. She took me out of school to go skiing.
That's dope.
Cool.
That's
my mom's dope as hell. My mom's
yeah.
awesome. And she took me skiing. That's probably like the last time I skied. But I grew up skiing. Craigslist skis. I'm not some rich prick trying to come at you guys. But it's the best, dude.
Yeah.
Skiing.
Something about going down
being on a mountain. It's so fun. And you don't have to be that good. You just have to be able to make it down like a medium.
Fries.
Yeah. If you can make it down like a medium hill, you can have a great time with your buddies. And please get into it because I would love to get back into it.
There's I stayed at a ski resort there's one in Cortland. I forget, a Greek town or a Greek hill. Something like that.
The only one I went to outside of Rochester was Holiday Valley, like near Buffalo. That was
People go to Bristol a lot.
Yeah,
a lot of local references.
I was a Swain boy. That was my mom.
So, dude, you got Matt. I did not even know that Matt McCusker wrote a book.
Yeah,
never
dude.
really talked about it.
Well, in the old podcast, I don't know if we want to talk about another podcast on our podcast.
Oh, yeah,
but
I guess
no,
not.
it's fine. But he was talking about it, and then I was on Amazon like shopping for random shit, and it popped up, and I was like, it was like $10, and I'm like, I'm buying.
How many pages?
I read, dude.
How funny if it's a different Matt McCusker?
Like
completely
different
person.
I read one page.
Is it funny or
I read one page and I was dying. It's like not intentionally funny.
Oh.
It's just the wording he uses to describe things.
Yeah.
Dude, it's great.
Well, I'll bring it up because like I tried writing today. Oh my god. I wrote the like on a script there's like the title and like who it's by.
Yeah.
So I wrote that and then I put my name under it and then I deleted my name.
You couldn't get past. You're like you're the kid on the SATs that loses points for not writing his name.
Dude, oh my god. One time in college I got in a lot of trouble because I wrote my name on the test booklet and I wasn't supposed to.
Where are you supposed to write it?
Well, there was like one copy that you weren't supposed to write on. One that you were,
I remember that.
Some bullshit.
That.
But I fucking wrote out my name on there on one, and I got fucking yelled at.
I hated that shit. Like, dude, I'll write my name wherever.
Some college professors are such cocksuckers.
Yeah, they.
Dude. I don't get it.
I have a wild story about. Well, it's not that wild, but.
You want to tell me?
Yeah. So, all right. In college, I took a class called. I don't know. It was religion and something. It was like a history of religion class, something like that. And so keep in mind, I grew up super Christian. I was on my way out, but I still like had the core beliefs. So the writing assignment was to determine if somebody in Hindu religion could get into Christian heaven.
Yeah.
And vice versa. So I wrote about how, no, technically, if you follow like the Hindu religion, you wouldn't get into Christian heaven. And I also said the vice versa. So I wasn't being a dick. I was like, Christians couldn't get into Hindu
You were
heaven.
trying to do a good job.
I was trying to do, and I like took it seriously. The only classes in college I took seriously were philosophy and religion because I like was interested in like writing and stuff.
And they said, "Fuck you."
So I wrote this paper, and it was well thought out, and I put a lot of effort into it. And the guy gave me a D or something, like D or F, and he said the only note on the entire paper was not necessarily true. And I remember being like, none of this is necessarily true.
Religion, it's all fucking made up.
Yeah, I'm like, if I'm deciding if a Hindu gets into Christian heaven, what are we doing? This is all made up.
That guy was a piece of shit. That was definitely a professor who's just trying to fuck his students.
What it was is he could tell I grew up Christian, and it was like, fuck this kid. Which I guess, whatever, I get it.
Dude, I always hated when professors or people in programs would like, because you're really smart, absolutely. But like when people are like, dude, I'm just too stupid to even be on your level, bro.
Oh, dude, if you could have seen this guy too, he was the guy. He sat on his desk with his legs dangling off, and he'd be like, the thing about what was the book with the levels of hell?
Dante's Inferno.
That was one of the books, and he's like, and Dante is going through it. Like that kind of guy. And he had like a goatee, and he'd rub it all the time. Yeah. He was a twat. I wish I could go. Dude. He was like a nice guy one-on-one, but then as soon as he was grading papers, he was just a twat. I'm like, dude.
I'd love to have a glass of wine and talk about your thesis.
I guarantee he hit on. Guarantee he hit on girls.
Dick in your pussy.
There's no chance he didn't try to fuck one of his students. But I'm like, dude, you gave me a C because you didn't agree with me. That's what this whole class is not agreeing on stuff.
Dude, I was such a bad college student, dude. I like so bad at school. Like I just don't give a fuck, dude. I just could not get into it. I feel like in order to be good at school, you kind of have to be into it.
Yeah, well, especially college because they expect you to like want to be there. And I've said this before, and I carry this belief. If I have kids, the only way I'm letting them go to college is if they're like, this is the job I want, and here's the degree it requires. Then I'll be like, okay, I'll help you get into college, blah, blah. Yeah. But if you just are like, I'm done with high school, I don't know what to do, you're not going to college. That's crazy.
Dude, well, so when I went to MCC, I guess if you do 2 years, you could transfer to a SUNY
2+2.
school.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to move to some small town because I was already like 21 at the time. Like,
you're so much smarter than
I'm not gonna move to some small town just so I can get a job as a line cook when I'm done. Like,
no, I'm telling you, I didn't have this realization till like 2 years ago about how dumb SUNY school. Because I went to SUNY Brockport. So I moved from Rochester, and I went, and I'm like, it's college, and then you go, oh, I'm in a dog shit village in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, dude, you can't even have a good time without the local police trying to shut you down.
Dude, we had there was a
Brockport police were crazy, and I got a good story, but what were you gonna say?
I was there for like it was like the riot of 2012 or some shit. So
Cletus got his fucking musket.
No, it was crazy, dude.
Really?
You're kind of right. So what happened was it was homecoming weekend, so the bars are flooded with people.
Oh yeah.
So the bars are like jam. Every bar is full capacity, and then at one of them, 2 townies got in a fight, and one of them stabbed. Like there was a stabbing.
Whoa.
So it was like midnight. Bars close at 2. At midnight, the cops came into every bar and said everyone has to go home. So now you got a bunch of drunk college kids that are.
I want to party.
It's the weekend of their whole year.
Oh, yeah.
And so they sent us all out onto Main Street, and then everyone was like, we're not leaving.
There was no population. That's not.
So the entire street of Main Street was like
flooded with
like a parade.
Kids.
Like it was like, and they had pepper spray guns, like those
Whoa.
guns. I used to have a video of it, and people were chanting, hey, let's go Buffalo. Like it was insane.
Of course,
USA. It turned into mayhem.
Oh,
and they couldn't get anyone to go home because they didn't tell us what was going on. Every like 2 minutes, some kid would just walk up to us bloody as hell and be like, some guy just beat the shit out of me. What the fuck? And we were just like,
God.
It was nuts.
That's crazy.
It was crazy. But it was completely the cops' fault because I'm like, yeah, dude, just tell the people at the bar of the people that got stabbed, they got to go home. But you don't kick everyone else out. We didn't stab anybody, you know?
Dude, I'd be terrified to be in a in the middle of a riot.
It was, but we were so drunk. It was like the best night
fun.
of my.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
really?
so. There was a cop pointing a pepper spray gun at us, and we're like, "Whoa, whoa! What are you gonna hit it?
I did feel.
And
pretty...
they fired it off at a couple people, and I was like, "Oh, all right, he means
shit,
it. He means business." Fuck.
I did feel pretty invincible when I was in college.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you're like, nobody I know's died. I've never died. I'm
Yeah.
good,
Oh, and then you get a little older, and everyone starts fucking dying.
Yeah, and then you go,
like,
oh,
shit, I gotta be
start it all
taking
times.
Muay Thai.
Yeah, I gotta get a yellow belt.
Yeah. Dude. Yeah. So I went to Brockport, or no? Okay. I visited my friends who went to Brockport. I went to the town.
Right.
To,
dog shit.
To smoke weed. This is back when weed was illegal. And so I had the weed in my hoodie pocket, and I was walking to the Chase Bank where everyone parks.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I remember that
dude?
bank. Yeah, that's probably where I parked that night.
Oh yeah, dude.
I always parked there.
But so I was walking down the street, and this police cruiser pulls up right next to me, and the cop gets out, and so in my head I'm like, oh, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was gonna go to get arrested. I think I was probably gonna get a ticket.
Yeah, that happened to my roommate.
Yeah. So, but I was like, man, fuck. And but the thing is, he walks out, and I'm like walking. Well, I'm not gonna like stop walking and be like,
yeah, don't shoot, don't shoot. It's just weed.
You're like, you pussy. He just calls me a pussy.
Yeah, keeps walking.
Yeah. And he fucking so the fact that we're like walking, so I was like, I guess I'll keep walking and just play it off like, and I was like, oh, pardon me, and he taps me on the shoulder. Dude, it's so fucking funny. And I'm walking in front of a frat house. There's a party going on, but I'm like trying to like walk past him casually, and I'm like, oh, pardon me, and he taps me on the shoulder. He's like, oh, it's okay, buddy. Then he goes up to this college kid and just puts him in a full Nelson and like fucking slams him on the cop car. Dude.
That's hilarious.
He's like, oh, it's okay. Yeah, you're totally good.
I'm a good guy. Oh, dude.
I was like, whoa.
Dude, I had a similar story. Well, I was on the receiving end of what you're describing. So I was at a college and a party in college, and it was like the one night I went out with like different friends than I was used to, and we went to a party, and then we were walking to the bars, and on the way to the bars there was like this church with bushes, and we all had to pee, so we stopped to pee, and as I'm like midstream, somebody's like, cops, and I just look up, and I was hammered, and everyone else had already like sprinted away, and I just saw lights on me, so I zip up, like I stopped midstream and I put my hands up, and the cop comes over, and he's like, what are you doing over there? And I was like, officer, I'm going to be honest with you. I was about to pee, but now you're here. I'm not going to do it. And he grabbed me by my neck and slammed me against the cop car.
Oh, my God.
Put my hands behind my back and, like, checked my pockets and everything. Then he put me in the cop car, and I didn't realize, like, the backseat of a cop car is plastic. Like, it's, like,
it's
not
super
comfy.
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought it was, like,
you think they'd upholster it.
Yeah, just the normal car seat.
I think that whatever. Fuck them.
Yeah, the taxes are.
Yeah, like where's the money going to? We need leather seats.
It's not going to the
no
back
heated
seat
seats.
Of a cop
it's cold
car.
out here.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, do you guys have? Yeah, do you have AC?
No, I remember when I got arrested for I got in a bar fight. I got arrested, and I was also like, "This is really uncomfortable." Back here.
Oh wait.
I was I was handcuffed like this, and I was like leaning forward. I was like, "This is very uncomfortable."
Yeah. So
I'm I'm getting arrested. I'm still a taxpayer.
That's what I felt. I'm like, my tailbone is hurt.
Yeah.
I got
like,
bruised tailbone.
If the mailman put me in a full Nelson and fucking made me sit in
it's the same
mail
shit.
truck. Yeah.
Brockport police. It might as well be a mailman.
Yes.
But I'm in the backseat of the car, and I'm like a drunk college kid, and you know me, like I'm a nice guy when I get drunk.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting in the back, and I'm like trying to make chit chat with the guys.
Well, what else were you gonna do?
Yeah, it was silent, and they were like
Yeah.
doing paperwork and shit. And I was like, "So do you guys Saturday night a big night for you guys?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Yeah, these college kids, they get out of control." Like, and I was like, "What's the worst thing you've dealt with?" And they were just like telling me to shut up.
Oh, yeah.
And then I looked over, and the one guy was showing the other guy. It was, dude, I'm telling you, like a piece of paper from high school or middle school even, and it said Brockport police like pullover cheat sheet.
Oh
and
my
the guy was
God.
and then
a cheat sheet.
and then I lost it.
No
dude.
wonder
I got
the
so
police are
mad.
corrupt.
Yeah, and I got so mad, and I was just like, "Was this your first time? Was this your
Oh,
first
oh,
day?"
you started
I being a dick.
getting squirrely, huh?
Yeah. And then I was so drunk. I don't remember what happened, but I do remember I went to court for it.
Oh my God.
And
there is nothing worse than sometimes it's like, man, just put me in fucking jail because get it over with.
Well, because what they did, I don't know if they do this
Dude,
at every
you go
court.
to show up to court, the judge asks you one question, and then you have to go back another day to ask another question. It's such a long
one question
process.
at a time.
Yeah.
But this was crazy because I've never experienced this at another court. But when I went up, there was a line of us that had street infractions or whatever they call it. And they out loud, before you walked up, they told people what you did. So they'd be like speeding and like 35 and a 30, John Smith, come up here, whatever. So then the guy before me, he was being charged for breaking bottles on the sidewalk.
Oh, shit.
And he got a $50 fine. They say that shit out loud too. So then I'm next up, and I peed in grass, and I got a $100 fine. Oof. And one of my first jokes ever was that I was like, so you're telling me if I peed into the bottle and then smashed it, I would have got $50 fine. But since I peed on a building,
you exposed your penis in public.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
it's
right.
not.
You're right.
The indecent, which you really have.
That's why I dropped that.
You really got to be careful with that shit.
Yeah, but they didn't even see they didn't know my dick was out because I wasn't peeing when they showed up.
You also be like, listen, I have a micro penis.
Yeah,
it was in my jeans when I was peeing. That's actually good. If I was the judge, I'd be like, tell them you got to. Then
they're all gonna feel. Any male judge will be. A woman judge will be like, you're still a piece of shit.
I was at 150 now, you little small dick. I hate you,
pussy. Yeah, no, but I just remember being so mad that I'm like, he smashed bottles on the ground. That's like genuinely dangerous. I was peeing in a bush.
Yeah,
like, how's that?
Life is so unfair. Like, dude,
it's unfair.
I am so lucky that I did not get an indecent exposure when I went to the Syracuse Dome to see a concert with my girlfriend at the time. Oh yeah, can you hit me up too?
Yeah, keep talking.
I was visiting my girlfriend who went to Syracuse. We went to a concert. And I was like, man, I really have to pee. And like her dorm was like up this fucking hill. It's like a 30-minute fucking walk. And listen, you got fucking 6 beers in you.
Yeah.
Even when you gotta go, you gotta go. And fucking so I was and I was like, listen, I really gotta pee, and she was like, "Just pee against the wall. Who gives a fuck?"
Yeah, girls always they think we get away with murder, but we don't.
Yeah.
We get caught every time.
Oh, dude, they're fearless.
Yeah,
no, yeah. So I'll keep talking, but anyway, yeah, no, you're good. This cop, I'm peeing, and the cop shines a flashlight on me, and actually, that's the only time I've ever been able to pinch it off, and it was a thick piss too. It was a hard rocking piss, and the flashlight shone on me, and I just
that was same with me.
And
dude, I swear to God, have you ever been filling up a water balloon from a spigot and the bottom gets all heavy?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When I was in the cop car, that's what my dick was doing. It was the bottom of it was heavy as hell. It just had piss hanging inside of it.
Dude. Yeah. At least let me finish, right?
Yeah, I'm man to man.
If I'm gonna have to report as a registered sex offender for the rest of my life, can I at least finish my piss?
It's like I already did this. I already did the crime. Nobody's around but you guys.
I'm not jerking off. I'm peeing.
There's no kids.
Yeah.
I left out one important detail of my story. It was a church.
Oh yeah.
So I think
that's because he went to the same church. He went to that church.
He's like, I got raped.
Oh yeah.
He's like, Father McGonaghy.
He took a piss on me.
Yeah. Last time I was here, a lot of pissing was going on. as well.
Fucking Father O'Kelly. But
I think it was a Catholic. Sure,
yeah, but I was very, but dude, fortunately, cool cop understood.
Really?
Also, I think I was with the Bay, so he was like, "Oh, this guy, he gets laid."
That's important to cops.
Yeah,
I told you the story one time. I lived with you.
Yeah,
and I don't know how many beers I had, but not crazy. I probably had like 3 beers, and I was driving. This girl invited me over. And I was driving there, and I guess I was excited because I was going very fast. and in the city of Rochester,
ready to go, ready to rock.
I was ready to rock, blue chew and on hand.
Blue chew in hand,
and so I got pulled over. Everyone's gonna hate this story, but all 3 of our listeners are gonna hate this story. But I get pulled over.
Mom, Dad.
Yeah, genuinely. So I got pulled over, and the cop was like this broy younger guy, and he was like, "Hey man, like, where are you going?" And first he said, "Have you been drinking tonight?" And I said, "I had like a few Jennies," and he literally goes, "What type of Jennies do you have?" And I was like, "Oh, just like red eye, like the regular." And he goes, "Oh, dude, I love Jenny."
Oh yeah.
And I go, "All right, I'm in good shape here." And then he goes, but he was like, "I'm gonna have to run your card and stuff." And then he goes, "Oh, where are you going?" Like he was literally about to walk to his car, and then he goes, "Where are you going?" And I go, "I gotta be honest with you, man. A girl texted me, and I was just flying over there." And then he literally stopped walking back to his car and goes, "Just drive straight, man," and gives me my card back. And I went, "Nah." And then, dude, I got to that girl's house.
I love having white privilege, dude.
It's great.
I'm sorry.
It is the best. As Shangela says, you got to use it. If you have it, you got to use it. But wait, so I get to this girl's house. I met her like through a friend of mine, and it was a very weird situation. I couldn't believe it was happening. So I get there, and I'm thinking I'm walking in like just going to her room or like whatever. It's like a couple's party. Like her roommates, she had like 4 roommates. They all had their boyfriends.
Let's have boys over tonight.
Yes, it was genuine. So I go to the room. I'm like sweating, and I had such adrenaline. I didn't know I barely knew the girl that I was seeing. And I came in. I was like, "You guys aren't gonna fucking believe this. I just got pulled." I told them that whole story, and they were just like,
they found the rope and the duct tape.
They were horrified. They didn't like the story.
Oh, really?
And then they were like, "Do you want moonshine? We have moonshine." And I just drank a bunch of moonshine. And then I hooked up with that girl and then drove home and went to my ex's house and left a flower at her doorstep.
Oh, yeah.
It was sad times, dude. I was so sad. Yeah. I was so sad. I left her. I was like, I did a bad thing. I need to see my ex.
One time, I couldn't even say we were broken up with because we only hooked up once. And, like, the next weekend, she came over and told me it was over. But, like, so I was, like, trying to get up because I just... She was like a COVID 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Dude, yes. Absolutely that makes sense.
Does that make sense?
You might be the first person to ever say that, and I really hope so because that's
I might use that on stage.
That's great, dude. A COVID 10? That's fantastic.
I'm like a COVID 3.
Yeah.
No, I don't. But anyway.
COVID 3?
No,
you moved up. What are you talking about?
Fucking this girl. And
making love to.
Oh yeah, sorry.
This is a children's podcast.
But my window was like open, so I put her like on her stomach. And
wait, this is in your car?
No, in my room.
Oh,
my window's open.
Okay.
But I stuck my middle finger out the window
to the world.
Yeah.
Take that, Fauci.
Getting pussy, fuck you.
Take that, Fauci. Fuck a mask.
Oh, dude. Just because I was like, fuck it.
Oh, that's
I was doing a lot of drugs, and I was an alcoholic. So I was
dude,
like,
you have. Yeah. We can't talk about it on the podcast, but you have one story you have from COVID. We'll talk about it later. That date when you went on the opposite side of the street and then asked, do you remember that? When you were like, because it was during COVID and she made you guys walk on the opposite side of the, or like there was a distance between you.
Maybe
you went for a walk. Yeah, we'll talk about it after.
That was a very dark time.
Yeah, but
in our lives,
I think it's too bad. I think it's too wild for the podcast. But
yeah, no.
If we had a Patreon, that's where we'd.
Maybe there's a time we talk about how we're just trying to walk a road of redemption.
Yeah, we're a better people. This is all
started
bad.
Training martial arts.
This is all bad. That was a different
we were bad
guy.
people. We were bad people.
Yeah, I have a
we're
girlfriend.
Trying to do better.
I love her.
Trying to exercise.
Yeah, dude.
Trying to step on the scale even on days where you really don't want to.
Yeah.
And so I'll tell you something about
it tomorrow morning.
Dude, one time I stepped on the scale and I put on a weight. I put the 20-pound weight on the scale. It said 20 pounds in the bathroom.
Oh, okay. So it's accurate.
Well, dude, one time I stepped on the scale at the gym, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
that
you can't trust.
Yeah.
No, you can't trust that. Because, dude, a lot of gyms, this is mischievous. A lot of gyms fuck with the scale so that you think you're fatter, so you keep coming back.
That's so diabolical.
Yeah.
Did I tell you my gym closed? You texted me.
I told
Dude,
you.
I
Yeah.
went, dude. I was there the day before they were closed. They didn't tell me they were closing.
So the reason I found out about it is I saw somebody post on Instagram. And it's like World Gym closed and didn't tell anybody. Like somebody showed up there. So I'm like, I gotta tell John. I thought you already knew about it.
No, dude. I literally was there, and I always have turn my headphones off just so if like anyone needs to talk to me while I'm signing in, I can like hear them.
Right.
Dude, did they waved at me?
Yeah. I wonder if they. Do you think they knew, or did they screw the employees too? And they were just like, "Sorry, close tomorrow." Because that happens with restaurants all the time, where you like just go in and they're like, "Oh, the restaurant's closed." Yeah.
That, dude, I'm always worried about losing my. I am like a scared woodland animal.
That was the best deal in Rochester, though. $10 for
the locker rentals were cheaper than the memberships.
Wait, isn't that how it should be?
Your gym membership's $10 and the locker rental is $15.
Oh no, you said it. You said it reversed.
No, the locker
you said the locker rentals are cheaper.
Oh no,
the gym membership.
Yeah, sorry,
okay,
the tequila.
I got you.
Sorry.
Okay. No, I was just making sure.
Dude, I love how I'm like, fuck college. They're full of shit. They're so dumb, and I'm like, so anyways, the fucking locker rent.
Wednesdays, am I right?
Yeah, dude,
it's crazy.
No, dude. The lockers cost more than to use the equipment.
Well, dude, that's like Spirit Airline shit, where they're like, it's cheap as hell, but we're gonna charge you for everything else,
dude. Yeah, so but it's kind of heartbreaking because I used to go there for years.
I applied for a job there once.
Oh,
they declined.
Dodged a bullet.
I know. I went in there. I remember grabbing the application and being like, I hope they say no. I needed a job so bad.
Dude, I've had job interviews where it's like, you want to go to the job interview because you want to do the right thing.
Yeah, and you need a job.
But
so.
Even if you're the one applying for the job, in the back of my mind, sometimes I'm like, nah, this is.
Yeah, nice. Like please, because if you say you want me, I'm gonna have to say yes, but please say no. Like,
and that's the worst question, is when you got the job, your manager will ask you, "Do you like working here?"
No.
Dude.
Nobody likes working anywhere.
Dude, I don't like going to work.
Do you let me smack off in the bathroom? No. Then I don't like it here.
Oh, dude, I got to tell you something. All right. Not something I did. Of course. We knew it. He's a pervert.
We're both perverts.
I jerked off when I was 14. I jerked off at Kmart.
Really?
In the changing booth. Because my mom took me shopping.
That's
I was 14.
That's what ran them under the ground.
Peak sexual deviance.
Yeah. Oh, dude, when I was 14.
Every 14-year-old is a monster.
House. Yeah, I'd be at my grandma's house. Like, can I borrow that wig of yours?
My mom took me shopping, and she was going through the underwear section, and I was just looking around.
What
did
she expect?
I was like, oh my. It was like.
Oh my. You're going through that like this.
Well,
woo! the okay jerk off. That was my go-to move. I mean, still is. Yeah, couple pinky or two out.
Okay, so let's wrap it up because we got to talk some. Okay, so grateful for my yellow belt.
Hell yeah!
I'm grateful that I got some recognition for the work that I put in. It makes me feel happy.
Yeah.
So grateful for that.
Fuck yeah.
Something to improve on. I need to start eating better, dude. But I'm like a bottomless pit. Like, in order to feel satisfied, I have to eat so much.
Dude, I saw this thing online that I might try to do. So it's a 30-day challenge, and all you eat is meat, veggies, and fruit. That seems pretty easy.
Yeah.
Like, so but the problem is no salad dressing, no like sugar.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what I learned about when I first wanted to lose weight. They were like, stay away from ketchup and dressings because they were very high in fat. And sugar, hidden calories.
Right.
And then I was like, man, this might be harder than I thought.
Yeah, no, it is. Well, the way I look at it though is like, if I eat a Caesar salad, like for a while I was eating only Caesar salads for lunch, and it's like the calories in the dressing are not more than the calories in a fucking burger, like what I would usually eat.
And the burger is more satisfying because it has more protein.
Yeah, true.
So I really got to start eating better. I got to stop letting my veggies die in the fridge. It's just like, I can't pack a lunch. Yeah. I tried packing a lunch at the old restaurant, and everyone was up my ass.
Yeah, you can't.
What are you
eating?
I
drive home for lunch. That's the best. It's the only thing I like about my job is I can drive home and make a lunch.
The thing with restaurants is they will not let you leave.
Yeah. Dude, just start getting start stealing salads for your lunch because they make good salads, right?
Dude,
or no.
Oh well, I work in the salad department.
Yeah,
the
so
garde
you can just make the garde manger.
No, dude, because they talk shit to me when I eat.
Oh,
because
I'm fuck them though.
I'm still out of shape. So like.
Well, they want to bring you down with them. They want you to.
I have a love-hate relationship with my job right now.
Yeah.
I'm like
Same.
Sometimes I'm like it's too much of a fight to put up. To be like fuck you all the time.
Right.
You kind of
and you're at your job.
I just kind of have to let it go and just be like, all right, these guys are.
Well, like any job you have to not fight all the time.
So there's a sandwich. At the end of the night, there was a staff meal sandwich presented to all the guys working in the kitchen.
Cookie type of situation.
Yeah,
last one standing.
Yeah, dude. So the whole thing is like. You gotta hold out for the sandwich, but like if you have a meal, if you make yourself something, you will not get the sandwich because they're like,
is there only one sandwich?
No, we don't share a sandwich. No, there's like a bunch of sandwiches made for everybody.
I see. Okay.
But now I'm on sandwich duty. I make the sandwich now. So it's like, hey guys, when can we do? When can I start it up? And I've made some good ones.
What kind of sandwiches are we talking?
I did a chopped cheese. You ever have a chopped cheese sandwich? It's a burger, but
I can't believe you just brought that up, dude. All right, we're going a little long because I have to tell you about this.
Okay, all right.
So I'm very good at making like Philly cheesesteaks. So what I do, I get a steak and I freeze it, and then I have a mandolin and I shave it.
Oh my.
I'm a good.
We should do a cooking show. We gotta talk about this.
We should because we're both good cooks now. It used to be.
We just gotta get a nicer camera.
Yeah,
we have the audio equipment. We just gotta get
my phone's a pretty good camera.
Yeah, I just have to find a way to get it on.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. But anyways, so I make like my girlfriend. I make really good buffalo cheesesteaks, and then there's been times where we've had in the fridge was burger meat, and I'm like, oh, I wish I could make like a cheesesteak with that. And then I found out like a week ago that chopped cheese, that's what it is.
Yeah, onions,
and I
peppers,
made one.
Yeah, oh my god.
I made one literally 2 days ago. I made one, and I was like, oh, this is better than a cheesesteak.
So crazy how you could just take a burger patty,
easy.
But chopping it up makes it so much better
because the cheese is ingrained.
Yeah,
it's
it's
in every
it's like
single
cheese
bite.
Eggs.
It's a burger, but every bite you get milky cheese.
Oh my god,
it's so good. It's gonna. I thought about making one for dinner tonight. I had grilled chicken, grilled green beans, and like those small potatoes, like the little ones. And I put like, it was healthy. I had a healthy. But I thought about making a chopped cheese because I just found out about it, and I can't stop.
I might make one later,
let
me give you some game.
Yeah.
Fucking put some asparagus in a bowl, oil, salt and pepper, like mix it up.
Yeah.
Put that on the grill. Oh yeah.
That's
so
the other.
Good.
So usually
asparagus is I think the most satisfying vegetable.
It is, but your piss smells so bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I can't. That's like one of my least favorite smells is like old gym sock smell, and that's what your piss smells like. But no, that my go-to if I'm making like a healthy meal, I make a steak or chicken with asparagus. That's my go-to.
All right, let's wrap it up. So then I'm looking forward to this cooking show. God damn.
Yeah, dude.
I think it might be pretty good.
Yeah, I think we would have a good
And I don't even care if people are like, you suck at cooking. Guess what? I suck at everything.
Yeah,
all right?
And we're not chefs. We're just
dude,
but
it's so funny how I thought when I worked at Tim Hortons, I did the sandwiches. I was the chef that day.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like, I'm a chef.
There's such a scale. Yeah.
Well, you know what I think we'll be good at though for a cooking show is like showing people how to be poor and be good at cooking, because that's my main specialty is being like, oh, I have three things in my in my fridge, and being able to be like, oh, I could make something out of this.
What are you grateful for?
Shit, I had a good one. Fuck, what was I gonna say? I am grateful for. Fuck, I had a really good one.
I had a fire for 4th of July, and I made everyone tell me what they were grateful for.
Did you?
Oh yeah, dude, it was so corny.
While you were talking, I had I was like, oh, thank God, I have like a really.
That's gonna happen a lot. I'm definitely just gonna talk over.
No, that's fine. Because fuck, what was I gonna say? Now I feel so dumb because.
We could always just edit it in. Just like a little like a clip. Dumb. Take out your phone. Hey, what's up, it's Sean? I just updating you guys on what I'm grateful
for. Me for my room.
yeah.
God damn it, dude! I had a really good one too. I'm grateful for the country of the United States. There's a lot of problems with it, but we could have been born in South Africa during apartheid.
Born in the USA. I listened to that song yesterday.
What the fuck was I gonna say? God, it was something that we were already talking about too.
Oh well,
whatever. I'm grateful for my fucking dog shit memory.
Yeah, thanks.
It keeps me.
Thanks, early onset dementia. Oh, dude,
for real, dude.
I'm definitely gonna be that grandpa where it was like, oh, where am
Bro,
I?
I'm gonna be 40 and be that guy. I'm gonna be in a wheelchair and they're gonna be like, "Do you remember how to pee?"
So scary to think about losing your mind.
God damn it! I'm grateful for my family and my Jesus.
You're grateful for Jesus?
Yeah,
my Jesus.
So grateful for my Jesus. I had a good. And you know what's? It's because I have a microphone in my hand. As soon as we walk away, I'll remember.
Oh yeah.
Something I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to inventing alterations on meals.
Oh, putting your own twist on.
A little
things.
Twist on what you said.
Yeah.
It's the same. Well, I'm just stealing what you said.
I've developed a little style of my own. And it really just is sauteed onions and peppers. What's that?
Yeah. No, that's the key is mixing weird shit in that's but still good.
Filler.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to I'm going to New York City in August.
Whoa.
Hopefully maybe I get on a show or two. Who knows?
Hopefully. That'd be great.
I'm going there in August. Me and my gal have been talking about that plan. I'm excited about that. And then what's the last thing?
Looking forward to, or did you do them all?
I think I might have.
What'd you have to improve on?
Oh, improve on my goddamn memory, dude.
Oh yeah,
I'm
Jesus
genuinely
Christ.
Pissed off right now.
Oh
I'm very mad.
Well, it's worse when you have something great to say on stage, and then you don't fucking even think to say it when you're up there.
It's my number one problem with comedy. I have to bring a set list on stage or I will forget.
Oh, dude.
And I've like the good thing is I've like thought of sneaky way. Like I'll bring my phone up and it looks like I just have like a timer, but I'm really just staring at myself.
There's nothing worse than when you're at work and you think of something you're like, I got a hater, dude.
You know what?
And you don't even fucking say it.
You know that's something I've gotten past because if I think of something funny, even if I'm entering my girlfriend, I grab my phone and write it down. Because I can't stand this feeling. Like that's why I'm so upset right now.
Oh yeah.
I cannot stand not remembering shit.
Fucking grateful for stand up, man.
Yeah.
But if anyone at work or at the gym finds out I'm doing stand up, I'm never going back. Yeah. It's too personal.
Isn't it weird that it's something you're so passionate about and you don't want anyone to know about?
Personal. It is.
Well,
it's such a personal thing.
The other thing is like I don't like people that know me to see me do stand up because I'm doing an act, but I'm trying to act like I'm just talking.
Yeah,
and I know if you know me really well, you're gonna know I'm faking it.
Yeah,
and I don't like that. But I've gotten better at that. That was like a big my first year or two.
Oh, dude, I remember one time you were fucking. I don't know what kind of mood you were in, but you were chewing gum. And the fact that you were chewing gum, I was
Not
like, man,
good.
this guy's no. You had like kind of like an edge to you. I was like, oh
okay.
Man,
dude, I chewed gum on stage for like the first 2 years of comedy because I was like, I'm nervous. It's not, and then people were like, you're chomping gum the entire time.
Well, dude, I was like, man, this guy's too cool.
That's what I was hoping for.
And I watched you be squeamish for a year.
Yeah.
And I saw you up there chewing gum, just like, man, this guy doesn't give a fuck. He's like Frank Sinatra.
I'm glad that worked, dude, because that's exactly what I was going at.
You're like,
I was like,
yeah, let's see what we got here.
What the hell else do I gotta say?
That's another thing I love doing, just pointing with your thumb at somebody.
Yeah.
Look at this fucking idiot.
That's very funny. Dude, that was my move at bars. Like if a girl was like, if me and my friend were looking at a girl and she looked at us like we were assholes, I would just point to, even though I was doing the exact same thing as him, I'd go, crazy that he's looking at you, right?
Yeah. All right, we got fat.
We got fat.
Listen,
we got lost memories.
Listen, it's gonna be a while until anyone sees our shit, but I just want you to know that we love you.
We do love you, our future fans.
Our future fans. Be good. Be well. Peace.